Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with the Atakline for today. Monday, November 4th, 2013. Alright, I hope everyone had a great weekend this weekend. I did. I had a couple good gigs this weekend. I only had about 3 gigs this weekend, my least busiest schedule in a long time. I'm not as busy as I once was. Back in October and September, the schedule's getting lighter for me. So all I have is 3 gigs. 2 Saturday and 1 Sunday. The first event on Saturday, was a U of M MSU party. It was a party for the game. It was like a big screening party for the game. It was held at a house on Columbine in West Road. And it was a good show. It was a laid back vibe. There was a lot of Spartan fans, especially those Spartan fans who were celebrating when they won. We had a little dancing going on. I mean, line dances were mostly involved. I wish there was more kids there to hype up the line dances more. But once the game got down to the third quarter and Michigan State was really destroying U of M, that's when we got a lot more dancing going. The hustle and all the great line dances worked, and it was fun had by all. They were bouncing around and bouncing by the campfire, holding hands right at the end of the show, and I had a bum rush from there to my second show, which was immediately after that. The Westview Orchard staff party for the third year in a row at the Capitol Banquet Center in Romeo, Michigan. And last year was better, but being last minute, this wasn't supposed they're supposed to have a staff get together this year at the Orchards. Nobody's on Friday, then it was on Saturday. It was supposed to be outside. They moved to Capitol Banquet Center. It was like last minute, but still it was a fun little event. Like the U of M MSU party, laid back, but still got good line dances going. Then yesterday was my final day at Westview Orchards for the season. Better than the last season finale. Last season finale we ended in October and it rained. Yesterday, we had a decent crowd. A lot of pumpkin smashing, pumpkin chunking, pie eating contest. It was a great way to say goodbye to the fall season at Westview. It was a great day overall. Nice weather, not rainy. It was a little cold, but kind of sunny. But great day to end the Westview season last night. I got only 2 gigs this weekend, this upcoming weekend. Friday, I got a Splash Bash. Then Saturday, I'm going to the Lion Hearing Center event with Glendon Lewis emceeing it. 30 in a row for the Lion Hearing Center event at Banquet House. At the Royalty House. Now, on with the rest of the news for this Atakline. Start with your number 1 movie in America. Jackass Bad Grandpa got kicked off by Ender's Game. Because the sci-fi movie based on a book with Harrison Ford debuted with a nice $25 million. Jackass remained at number 2. While Freebirds was free falling flop. Flop in the box office about 15 mil. Not bad, but compared to Ender's Game, not much. So didn't make an impact. I'm glad Jackass beat it. That's the best part. Jackass beat Freebirds. That's awesome. There you go. With that, and now with the little award show news, I was going to watch it, but I missed the YouTube Music Awards last night. But for what I read, I'm glad I missed it. It was glitchy. It was a hot mess for all the wrong reasons. Technical difficulties galore in the show. I heard the award show was kind of boring. From what I heard, it was kind of a messy show because Lady Gaga performed, Eminem performed, and he won the Artist of the Year award, which puzzled a lot of people because he ain't really a YouTube guy. Even a lot of YouTube phenomenons didn't win. Psy didn't win. Of course, Elvis, the group that does the Fox, wasn't even nominated. And a lot of head scratches when it comes to the winners, besides Eminem winning. The only other good winner was Macklemore and Wyatt Lewis winning Breakthrough Artist Award. And Response of the Year, Radioactive won that. I'm surprised that Harlem Shake lost. And also, I Knew You Were Trouble was the Phenomenon of the Year. Also surprised it beat Harlem Shake. And that Response of the Year was Radioactive. I thought it was Phenomenon, but I Knew You Were Trouble was a Phenomenon. I thought Harlem Shake was going to win that. Oh, Gingham. But the Video of the Year scratched a lot of people said. Korean pop group, K-pop group, Girls' Generation won the Video of the Year award, beating out a lot of people, including Psy, Macklemore, a lot of YouTube favorites like Histories of Rap Battles. They lost. And even from my reaction of when Girls' Generation won the award, and it was like, what the fuck? So a lot of weird winners in that. It was an experiment from what I've read. So I think YouTube Music Awards still has a lot to learn when it comes to putting on a good show and making sure there's no technical glitches and everyone gets their marks. So of course the fans vote. You know what happens when fans vote? Bullshit results. So there you go. I think a lot of people were not there. And Spike Jones even directed it. Next time, and Spike Jones directs it, and it's a flop. But like it was not scripted. It was improv, and it was just a hot mess from what I've read. Glad I missed it. Now on with in my mind, one of the first major rock tour announcements when it comes to classic rock this for 2014. Of course, a lot of bands are announcing their tours already for 2014. Kings of Leon's going into next year. I think Darius Rucker announced today. When it comes to classic rock, you got Odd Combinations touring. We have Brian Wilson and Jeff Beck touring this year, 2013. But for 2014, get this, Bill, announced today. The full tour date to be announced tomorrow. But New York Times first reported that Sting and Paul Simon, let's say. Sting and Paul Simon are touring together next year for a month tour. As of right now, they're going to do 18 shows starting in February, which will culminate with a huge show at Madison Square Garden. Like I said, the tour date to be announced tomorrow. I hope they come to Detroit. And I do mean suburban Detroit, the Palace. Fuck Joe Louis Arena. Everyone's going to Joe Louis Arena. I'm going to see Elton John and Joe Louis, but I prefer to go to Palace. When is it suburban Detroit, not Metro? But it's a great. I think it's a great bill. You know, you got both these guys, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame legends. Both are members of very respectable groups. And in Paul Simon's case, Duo, of course, Simon and Garfunkel, and the Police, respectfully, and very successful solo careers. So I think it'll be a great night of music. And they're saying they're going to echo the setup of the Elton John, Billy Joel face-to-face shows performed together and separately. So that means Sting's going to be taking all Garfunkel's parts in Simon and Garfunkel songs. They did the boxer together in a show that kind of snowballed into this tour, which is not for profit. It's just because of fandom. It's not because they want to make money. It's not because, they know that these two guys getting together is going to make money. And the title just says it all. Paul, Simon, and Sting together on stage. Should have been The Sound of Every Breath. Get it? Sounds of Silence. Everybody, if you take mashups. And here you go. Sting and Paul Simon. First major classic rock tour of 2014 announced today. Kickoff in February. And like I said, more Pacific tour dates announced tomorrow. That is it for the Atakline for today. I'll see you all later. With that in mind, you've all been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah.